7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Hello, this is me, Zahra, here, and my great grandfather from Sharjah, UAE, United Arab Emirates. We come from the Sajwani family. Uh, my passport is from UAE. I've never lived as much as these years, recent years. Retired because I can't work. To UAE, my great grandfather's country. Um, my family was not good with us. My father's family, we couldn't live in Dubai. My mother wanted to live away from them. They were kind of covert narcissistic. Mentally, they tortured my mother when my mother was 13 years old. But my mother never wanted to come to Dubai, so we lived in Karachi most of our life. She was Pakistani. Now, what's happened is with these Shias, I don't know who, can't tell on YouTube who these bastards are. Sayyid Yazid, Abdullah, Ali Shah, I know him, and his bloody mother, wicked Shia mother from St. Joseph's College. And I just feel like, harming, I'm provoked. So I've complained against his mother on an ex-St. Josephine's page I've made on Facebook recently. But now these Hindus and Shias, I suspect, have joined on ex-Muslims from Pakistan channel. But it is, you look, I don't know how to, like in India, all these Dalits, oh God, it's sickening what they do, killing Christians, 2 Christians every hour or something like this, every day. In India, I just checked, I can't remember exactly. And I don't think if these Indians, they neglect many things in the country, that anyone would take action against what they're doing here to me. They were misinformation and taunting that you have only 2 followers. I don't have only 2 on my live stream. Not followers, but sorry, like when I come live on live stream, and I'm afraid that they're watching, they're going to make fun of my English. They think no end of themselves, it seems, showed that way, that English they've learned. Well, the Christians my friend used to make fun of my English. So, Pakistani Christian friend. But they're also originally from, these Catholics from India, Indians. So, I think it's in Indian blood to make fun and mock and all this. Not in Christianity, but the Indian style was there in her. I could see that. And now that I've known Indians, devils like Indians, sophisticated. But I thought that they sophisticatedly, like, torture people mentally. You can do that without physically harming them. And then that's the provocation for many years. Like, they're unstoppable on YouTube, social media. And they can have make different IDs on YouTube. Like Ali Sheikh's Muslim said, that I will make different IDs on YouTube and harass you, abuse my mother, my father, say things that he's gay, against my father, lies. If you have to say something, say the truth, right? Even in anger. But his mother doesn't know me because I never took Urdu. subject in St. Joseph's College. They've run to America traders from Pakistan, Shia traders. My mother lived and died in Karachi. It's like we have little, but we were happy. Like we wanted to be in Karachi. We preferred Karachi from the way. That means that I was told if you like even, that means that I didn't want to use. I wasn't an opportunist. Because of my mother, she wasn't greedy or anything. So, and okay, so I didn't know Indians were like this until I experienced being with them on social media and in Dubai. So here the construction companies are fraudulent and not expedient. So all this neglect in their country for several years, like Zon Bartara, no check and balance, no, nothing. They're really dirty people, like, and neglectful, um, just like in Pakistan. No action taken. People are dying, coming under the train, or Dalits are being killed and persecuted in India. But no one takes any action. It's like recently Christians, I heard, since year 2008, being killed, persecuted in India. No action, nothing. And now they're insulting even Muslims, the way they insult Muslims. Like this wonderful lady, Lubna, recently, she's a ex-Muslim, I think. Or maybe, I don't know, but she seems like a wonderful lady. So I remarked her, even though it was against my mission to, the truth that I wanted to hear. So she was saying that we are discriminating, but I'm not discriminating against Islam. I felt, and I thought I would make the live streams on that. Just give a reply, not there on her comment in under her live stream, but just give her like a decent, civilized reply, friendly, hopefully, and not get angry or anything. Then this Neha Kulkarni took my comment. So I was like, thank you. I listened to all sides. As a Shia also, when the Sunni extremists were killing. In year 2000, I wanted to put myself in the Sunni shoes. I've never debated with a Sunni. If they come to ask me or tell me about Umar bin Khattab, I wouldn't object to it. I listened to like Emar had in Emirates Airline. He asked me, well, who, like, from my name, oh, you're from Dubai, but oh, this family, so you're a Shia. And then he started to talk about the contributions and positive contributions of and the character of Umar bin Khattab, praising him. I listened to him, I never said anything. So my way was that I don't insult Muslims, don't put them down, but what I do is I insult Pakistani Muslims a lot because of living there and experiencing, like, they wouldn't take action against zulm happening there. So whether it was an insult or it was like complaining and shouting and saying you are this and that, I didn't mean to insult them, but I meant to tell them off. So that's not insulting. Because Sharafat ki boli to in like you say it in a good way, you make an appeal, please don't do this. for sake of what you believe in, your Allah, your Prophet Muhammad. I thought maybe if the Sunnis are attacking me, because there was a Shia being attacked by a Sunni Shia lady in our. My father told me a case when he gave me when he gave me an anti-terrorist organization number. I was like, I think some these Taliban or some, they've come through psychic, from the psychic side. But it started with Anand Kiran on the Desi chat when I came back from London to Karachi. The watching feeling came from there when he started to tell me about a lake he could see. He had near his house, and he could see it from the roof of his house, but not his, or his cousin's house. Can't remember, and not his house. Like I was like, what kind of a lake? Okay, maybe on from his cousin's side. And then I noticed, as the months went, or a day, no, it was like, I had a calendar on my wall, bedroom in Karachi, in my bedroom, on the wall, and it was on the month's calendar, and it had these pictures of North Pakistan. So I realized, what is this? There's the lake, this up north lake. I've forgotten the name. It happened in 1999 when I went on Desi Chat. Moin Abbasi from Alban College, Pakistani, introduced me to Desi Chat. And since I wasn't feeling well, I couldn't do my work as a lawyer, internship even, in a firm in Karachi with Farooq Naseem. I chose to, like we sit in the smoking room downstairs in the hostel, and they would talk, and I would just keep quiet, and sometimes if my friend was there, we would talk. So I thought, okay, let me use this. Moin Abbasi has introduced me to Desi Chat in Karachi, and I used that, and I thought maybe talk to people. Like, I'm so used to meeting people. For 3 years I was in a hostel, living in a hostel in London, and like no British or no South African harassed me like Indians here. So, or on the Desi Chat, or in London, it was really good. So I thought, okay, I can't work properly, I have chronic fatigue and all this. I'll get on Desi Chat and, chat with different, this is a good opportunity. Chat with my people, maybe from other countries. And then Anand Kiran came, and so the calendar thing leaked. And then when I saw that it was not or either the one or the other, I thought that it was either the at that time I can't remember now exactly, but maybe it was like a river or a lake. No, yeah, first he said a river, if I can remember properly, and I said to him, no. Then I checked. My attention went, oh my God, it's here, my calendar. I also coincidentally, Anand Kiran mentioning a lake, a river next to his house and his cousin's house, but this and that, right? Where it could be seen from. So I said, what a coincidence. I have this calendar, and there's a lake on it, the picture of up north, Pakistan lake. So the night to go on Desi Chat, I went next night, and he said, Didi, it's not a river, it's a lake. So I was like, what is this? I suspected, now starting to suspect, are there Hindus here? Someone was playing the flute in our neighborhood from far away, and I could hear it. Then I found out later that there were some Hindus in Karachi that I was not aware of. And I got scared, I was disturbed. Like, who is this person? He has the birthday of the principal, Mrs. Munira Gulzar. When I was there, she was our principal, St. Joseph's College. So he very cleverly, I thought, what is going on with the principal? Like before that also something was going on. And she was like, I'm busy. She wouldn't see me. But she had promised to take me out on end of August, but she didn't. It's just like, I'm busy. Yeah, I heard in college that she doesn't keep her promises and all this. Anyways, she says things, and like politicians, they promise you many, many things, but hardly they do anything. Live up to their promises. So she was like those kind of politicians, Mrs. Munir Gulzar. I overheard two students talking to one another and saying, she makes promises she doesn't keep. She says she'll do this, but she doesn't. So, back to the point here, like, I thought it was on her, like, 1997, I was getting this intuitive feeling that we will give, and 1996, I found out in London also, with a lady I didn't know from Adam, not from my country, not from Middle East, not from Asia. So she told me that there's a witch after you. You need help. You should get help for yourself. You won't be able. I said, I'll fight it alone. She said, you won't be able to fight it alone. Please take help. She's this sorcerer. You haven't done anything to her. Like I said, if I've done anything, I could go and apologize and talk to her maybe. She said, no, she's just jealous of your parents. And she's very strong, like Zabardast Bala hai, which she's a very, it sounded like we're going to be destroyed, me and my immediate family. She said, okay, if you don't take help from me, because she was charging me, she was charging me like £200, and I couldn't give £200. She said, I asked her for why £200, and anyways, so then this, and I was having problems, chronic fatigue. She said, it's not your it's not because, I realized what she told me was that whatever unhealthy love or, missed this also in my earlier, like going into a abyss, very elaborate, psychic abyss of pain, like unending wounds, and going, so I realized that, oh my God, this means that, normally people come out of it and understand, okay, the teacher doesn't want to meet you, healthy, we say goodbye, mutually agreeing. So it's like I realized, since how long has she been after me? Since age of 14, 15. And then before that, my wicked grandmother and all this. So there hasn't been a day. It's like singing that Indian song movie ke मैं जिंदगी में हर वक्त रोता ही रहा हूँ, bad luck following me. Like my mother, beautiful mother. I had a little bit we had lost to this, she had emotional outbursts, because being married at 13, and her, like she used to tell me what her in-laws would do to her, like hamara bathroom saaf karo. And she told me that, Zuhair, my brother was in her stomach. I was, like, she was holding me. I was a baby, like, we're just 1 year and a half apart, my brother and I. And her in-laws, her mother-in-law and her sister-in-law used to say to her, like on their side of the bathroom, to clean the bathroom now. Just now clean it. Like she's pregnant and 13 years old, and then of course she had the child she lost, and then she's got another child in her stomach, and she's holding me in arms. Like I'm an infant or what? No, I'm like 1 year and something, right? Apart from my younger brother. I'm the eldest. She's holding me in her hand. So 1 year old or some months, 1 year and some months old. And they're telling her to clean the bathroom. So that's the only thing she repeated. Like I said, no, forget about it. She wouldn't forget about it. Because it seems that there were other things done to her. Covert narcissist. She said I loved them, but they didn't love me back. They wouldn't accept her in their family. So there's very wicked people, I must say. And like these things, the Indian, I realize even them and the Pakistani Shias even don't understand like that if what I learned from London in law school, Albany College, Wolverhampton University, is that there could be a nervous shock. A person could have a emotional or damaging, a mental illness due to some trauma. So I learned about nervous shock cases. I did studied nervous shock also, how it can happen, under what circumstances can you claim it. Pakistanis, Indians coming here calling me psycho, and it's like they're get with the stick. They're like like with the stick. They're kind of on my wounds or putting chili pepper, chilies, salt, and pepper on my wounds. They won't cooperate, and they're wildly cruel, unstoppable. Gaslighting, some of them rock, go. They come here gaslighting me. Now I found them all on Ex-Muslim from Pakistan channel. Then I realized that Zalmi and these people had duped me into following their stinking channel. They were inviting me, coming here. Then these Indians, I've complained on Ex-Muslim from Pakistan's stinking channel of Zalmi and Shia, Taimur and all this. Bad men. So provocation. Like a recent, when my grandmother died, my father told me that my cousin came up and he was angry at his uncle, second eldest uncle, and I could understand. And you provoke the person because you're poking a stick, but with your words, with your insults, with your derogatory insults, snide remarks, right? How much can that we take now? We are older since childhood with the snide remarks, poking this, they keep at it. Even this uncle came to my mother's, for my mother's death from Dubai to Karachi, and I wanted to, again, the same kind of thing, snide remarks and taunting indirectly. I realized that they make us melt or get aggressive and want to shout and all the screaming. And then they say, "What have we done? We haven't done anything. We didn't mean it that way. It's you who take us." I didn't mean to say that this to you. I just said it just like that. It could mean I said it about someone else and not you. And you've taken it to mean it's you. Personally, I wasn't trying to hit at you. Like things like that. But there was this time on my grandmother's death, the next day or that night, what happened is my cousin got up and wanted to, as the uncle must have made very snide remarks or something, and he just couldn't take it anymore. So there's a limit. So he got up in an aggressive way, like did this to the chair, aggressively moved the chair, and he raced towards his uncle and stood there, and the uncle slapped him. Right, making some snide remarks. I know since childhood that's their way, and argumentative. Like he's argued with me in London when we used to go for summer vacations. Now his wife is there. That I'm not this age. I'm not 14. He doesn't know how to count. Perhaps even now, like, right? He's got a child. So, day one baby, he says that I'm 1 year old. To a day one baby, he means in London, I say, and they're very argumentative and they won't listen. And they would make fun of others, but this time I want to make fun of him. So this uncle, right, Emirati in London, he's like, he made a fool out of himself. He didn't know what a fool he's made out of himself. Iqbal Sajwani in London. I was like, he doesn't, no, my mother would never. I was like, he does. What kind of a person is he? Like, I understood that they're very argumentative for the sake of just irritating people. So at that time, I understood. I didn't laugh or anything at him or say, what a fool. I didn't use these words even in London. I was just so, like, okay, I understand what you're trying to do again in London. So my mother was there, and that year, his wife had, I think, I suspected that his wife had been stealing my mother's psychiatric medication and throwing it in the, whatever. My mother used to take a whole stock from Karachi, a prescription psychiatrist, take it to London because we were there for 2 months, 2.5 months. But her medicine started to. And then thankfully, when her sisters also tried to mess up my birthday, what happened is in Karachi, 1983, and then my birthday videos were going to Dubai. My father took it. I didn't want his family to see this, but my father took it. So then my grandmother said, "Oh, these people fought with you." And I was like, "Oh my God," because now, these new brides have come and they're one day, let time pass, then they will know, right? But for now, I was like, "Oh my God," this uncle's wife. I can't even call him an uncle. So, my father's brother. So the point I might forget, but Oh, thank God. So later on, my cousin, the same one, Hasnan, told me not to. Look, don't worry. We know that you are not the one, the other ones. And look what happened. My grandfather came from India, Mahsan Sajwani. We called him Big Daddy in our language. He came from India to Dubai and he was going to his son's house. So from the kitchen side to enter their house, he saw that his daughter-in-law had taken her necklace and she slipped it under the fridge. And then Hasnan told me, my cousin, that Big Daddy called me. Come here, come here. See what she's doing. Yeah, so that way inference that I had suspected that Huma Iqbal's wife had done this to my mother's medication, psychiatric medication in London. So she had a terrible withdrawal. But thank God by then we had reached Karachi. Um, and she had ransacked my luggage to new clothes and all this, put it upside down. And she said, oh, I did it because I was searching. And she's seeing it on my face afterwards. Like after I found out, I had gone out in London, came back to the house, went to my mother's room, and there where I kept my suitcase and new clothes. I had, you know how they pack it and give it very well done in London, in the bags even, so that way properly, my new things and accessories and shoes, my school shorts, and it's mixed for the whole year doing shopping from London. She ransacked it and she told me she's done it to see if what clothes I've worn or whatever I've bought, so that she could buy it for her sister Shahnaz. And then her sister Shahnaz and Faryal started to mess up my birthday. Coming for my birthday, I didn't know what was happening. Later on, by a mutual friend, I was told that the mutual friend who had brought these singers and all told our mutual friend, that they weren't allowing us to sing, holding us back. And they were beautiful, so Mazhar Ali name. Mazhar Ali was after Shahnaz at that time. So she is like, I'm not going to maybe, talk to you for a few days if you start singing in her birthday. And what is this? This looks like a wedding is happening. And how many clothes is she changing? And they would they stopped the singers, a mutual friend told me, and they put on a face as soon as they came for my birthday, 1983. So all this happening. Anyway, so in Dubai, I was like, oh my God, back to Dubai. Hassan told me that you don't have to worry, that, these people will then be sitting in the family gathering. Oh, you, okay, you are, and that son, the eldest eldest brother of my father, his two sons were in love with for the beauty and everything with the younger sisters. The two sisters had been married now to my uncle. Yani, I just, because I'm not well, can't say my, but they're my disowned uncles. And so, like, what was I saying? So these two sisters, I've got younger sisters, and then I was like, oh my God, now they're going to get at me. Like Mehdi did, you don't know Arabic? Look at Faryal, how she's come in 1 year, 2 years. She's learned Arabic. And now they're Iranis also, so they've learned Irani. I haven't even learned Urdu. And the Quran teacher, I pointed out a mistake to, he left. He didn't come back. So I haven't learned that Arabic, Irani, Urdu speaking or writing, written, and reading. Now that they have learned, they've learned Urdu right in Karachi schools, local schools. The father didn't tell them to get an exemption from Urdu, or if they hadn't even learned Urdu, they've learned Irani. They know how to write. And my grandmother was an Irani from Shiraz, spoke Khoja Sindhi, her husband's language, my grandfather's language, like she was a Khoja Sindhi since ages. She never spoke to us in Irani, so that way I didn't even learn Irani. I just learned a little bit of Irani from the songs my aunts used to play, or my cousin, my mother's cousin, cassettes we bought, and from that I learned Irani a little bit. Some of the words I didn't know. And when my parents would speak secretly, when they didn't want me to know something in the car while going for a ride for Pan to PIDC or Tariq Road in Karachi, my parents would talk in Irani. And then I would tell them, I know I can understand what you're saying to each other. So this, but I never learned how to read and all this. And then if Faryal is very good in picking up Arabic and now speaks, oh God. So these kind of they would compare Mehdi also, the Fuad Sajwani's son, comparing so my aunt learned Arabic. She Farhat here in Dubai. Her children, they would go to school, and then she became an Abla teacher here in Dubai. She learned Arabic fluently speaking. But this Mehdi, so, after beautiful women and this and that, going to sit near Tabassum, and she's beautiful, and I'm going to sit, what that stupid, they don't grow up. At that one wedding, oh God, I'm going to go, he tells me, and sit near a very beautiful girl, the most beautiful girl. So I was like, okay, this is this is just ridiculous, childish things, these people. And now the Indians and, things going on, complaints coming, human rights violations, left, right, and center, and growing, or just ongoing against Dalits in India. Kalki came here and he lied so badly. When Mrs. Sonia Gandhi has complained in her video, please vote for her party, because Dalit persecution, things against Dalits, and growing, and many other things in India, corruption maybe, and this. They can't stop it. They have no check on it. Recently, what Loy Macedo said, Indians generally, oh my God. So, snide remarks, taunting. What else is there? Derogatory, mocking in an indirect way. Yeah, snide remarks by Indians, I suspect, or are they? What? I haven't checked, but it's there in India. It's manifold, right? the human rights violations against women, Dalits, and God knows who. So if you can see now here also insulting, snide remarks against Muslims. I had enough that on Pakistani, at this ex-Muslim channel, I said, now stop it. Stop insulting Muslim. They said, no, we have no problem with you. And you. इनकी I mean लड़कियां भी और was it a girl's name? हाँ वो picture तो girl का था Yutika like this one also and get lost like this Yutika it's a what Indian name get lost she tells me we will keep doing this like don't tell us to stop you get lost. Well, stop insulting me. I haven't done anything here. You should see what's happened on this, what activities have taken place. Hindu. Yeah, Hindu girl on Ex-Muslim channel. And they're not, they're these not good it's pathetic moderation. Pathetic, like they don't control. These Pakistanis are pathetic. Sayyid Yazid, when he gets angry, they've called me Psycho Azad. And who was the one who said, I think Zed, this guy, he spelled it. His IDs, fake ID, they don't even have the true names or the family names. That's why I wanted to give my name and my family name. So I'm as apparent as ever. My name is Zahra Abdul Hussain Mohsen Jawad. Okay. The reason why I'm saying my full name is that in Karachi American School they put Zahra Jawad, not my father's name. Not my family name, that's my grandfather's. Sorry, that's my great-grandfather's name. Not even my grandfather's name. So they would just call me Zahra Jawad. They just called us, like my brother Jawad also, Z Jawad, and means Z Zahra Jawad. Like his name starts with a Z, Z too. That's why I'm saying my whole name. So because sometimes, they call me here as Zahra Abdul Hussain or Zahra, they put something delivered, Zahra Mohsen, my grandfather's name. But this is my great-grandfather's name, and my family name is Sajwani. Sajwani. So I want to be as, I can give my mother's name, but due to this ex-Muslim thing, they told me, but I can't listen to them. They are not worried, these Hindus. They're just in their self-interest. And a lot of snide remarks and all against Sayyid Yazid was like, माँ बहन की गालियाँ देता है मुसलमानों को जब वो आते हैं. Right? Very low life, right? Punjabi, is he a Punjabi? Was he Peshawari? Right, Shia. So this, and I've seen other like foreigners uploading videos. Like this one foreign lady, she got in trouble. American lady said, this. Discrimination in India, Dalit, France, thank God that's put this. Otherwise, this is like, this can't be propaganda against Hindus, right? France 24, English. I have been sometimes I subscribe to, but I can't take too much news, so I had to unsubscribe. Then Dalit family shares the discrimination. Religion up unplugged. This I think I didn't really see it. At Lubna Candy, it's, these Hindus, Neha Kulkarni, Zulm ka badla vote, Imran Khan, fighting against. Where's that? What was I going to show you? So all this goes, like keeps going on. Violence they face in India. Violence. Dalit students still bullied and beaten in classrooms. France 24 English. Oh, I was going to show you this American lady. So there was this Indian, Deepak Roy, I think. Deepak Roy? So now they had started to harass me, and whenever I go there, I'm listening. I can't do multitasking. I have to pay attention. If I'm looking at the live stream, I lose the points that, or the discussion that's going on. I stray away from that. I can't pay attention to two things, but these very clever, cunning, I mean, they are like Deepak Roy, they are the ones who cherofied me, and Swing is saying two things positive, and then he calls me, Swing calls me a baby. I don't like that. Baby. Indian men being forward. You should respect the other persons. Even though I'm an ex-Muslim, I wouldn't like a man calling me baby or something, right? I don't like it. So here also they're coming, Indians or Shias. These Pakistani Shias are the worst kind of Shias I've ever. Or Iraqis, very strong Shias. Iranis also. Oh, I haven't had a dose of Irani Shia from that Irani regime. But the people of Iran, I had noticed one case, I had heard, so I wouldn't want to say that what I had heard, that the Iranis, oh God, whatever. The Iranis, I thought it was a rumor. We don't talk like this. If I've heard a thing. But I met an Iranian in Dubai, living in a hotel apartment with my father. I had come, and she told me that, she was like, Halal Bayt? Shia, right? Shia. I'm like, you are a Shia, right? So you people don't practice it. No, we in Pakistan are like, us a lot more. You don't know a little bit. Maybe you say it in a different way. I don't know. The family of Muhammad. She's like, oh, okay. So she was wearing a dress. And I didn't want to pry, too nosy. Whatever, she invited me. She said she has vertigo. I said if I can help her. I don't know what to do. I have these, I had a head, she asked me for a headache pill, painkiller, and I gave her, oh God, so the chemo. Oh, where's my thingy? Oh my God. I just finished 2 packets or something. Oh my goodness. So, I haven't eaten properly. Oh my God. Don't tell me. I'm going to finish this carton in one night. Oh God. No, I just, it's very expensive. You are ruining. So this Deepak Roy thing come to California. I said, someone please case against these people. Giving injury, more injury. I'm already in pain since eons. Inside there is a person, there's an entity or energy that's very sinister. I find it like I'm sleeping with the enemy here, right? Living with the enemy inside. Allah, the smirk, full smiles coming to me in my like visions, feeling, sensing, perception somehow. So when I'm talking, like they want to make fun of me in a very it's I think this is a crime. Not only physical hitting, but this is too much for me. We had enough in Pakistan. You know, the Dalits, and no one taking any action. We used to forgive them. Whatever they did to us, they lied. Okay, we get angry, but we didn't know how to take proper action. Like bless them, but Christians, after Christians, in minority Christians in Pakistan, India also like hasn't stopped this. Law under Modi, there's a lot of zulm increasing, corruption increasing. Although UAE and Modi, India are friends, I don't want to spoil anyone's relationship. You can have your thing. That's so I was thinking like against Indians. I don't want to spoil India's relation. Of course, I'm not going to. They won't take any action. Attitude, you know, this very the Indian attitude, like so. Oh, so they made me miss my Anfa, this Harami, Sayyid Yazid, but he's a Shia, so yeah, the grass is always greener on the other side. They made me miss some warmth we had in Koja community, like so I was like, I miss my Koja community, our warmth. Maybe we can get it from the sun. And you can see that it's not Prophet Muhammad, but it's compassion. Maybe Buddha worldview. We could have a Buddha worldview. And then another, yeah, so Thailand, about Thailand. Another channel I found. So, yeah, and Gulzar Elia and all pushing us to atheists. Two needs, which Elena Ali defined. She was saying this is not a derogatory word. When she said two needs are those. We call you Sanatanis two needs because not all Sanatanis do what you do here, Hindus. You know, making fun, snide remarks. They don't, not only Islam, against Islam, but the way they do it, even against Islam. And the way against Muslim, these Hindus, I mean, it hurts. I'm an ex-Muslim and it hurts me. Right? What kind of behavior is this? I have left and right. I told Pakistani Muslims, you people, you Pakistani, like from Karachi, that's But I've lived there. I feel I have the right. And these Indians feel they have the right against Islam. And so Tunis are those, so trying to explain away everything. Tunis are those who Elena Ali feels, even Haris Sultan and Elia Gulzar called them Tunis. Even Ghalib Kamal called these Hindus Tunis. So now I realize that we are distinguishing between, it's not all Sanatanis. Like these Indian Hindus would make you think. All Muslims like this. Like Candide Lubna, Neha Kulkarni put her foot in, saying even against me that I'm a fake ex-Muslim. Who is Neha? Shia hai? So these harami Shias, very clever. Sayyid Yazid में तुम्हारी माँ को. Sometimes I wonder, no, ये हरामी तुम लोग अंदर मेरे प्रिंसिपल कौन डाला है और क्या मजाक मस्तियाँ कर रहे हैं. ऐसी क्रूर वुमन मेरी माँ से नहीं थी. तुम लोग बहुत तेज़ औरतें हो. माय मदर वाज अ इनोसेंट पर्सन. ये देखें, ये लाइक ये जो जुल्म करते हैं ना, ये कहाँ पहुँच जाते हैं ना. माई ऑक्यूपेशन, योर ऑक्यूपेशन, योर ऑक्यूपेशन. ये देखें, ये क्रूर विमेन इतनी स्ट्रॉन्ग है, कहाँ पहुँच जाती हैं. देखें, दूसरों पे कुचल के, दूसरों के एहसास पे, इमोशंस पे कुचल के, ये बदसकी कम नहीं है. ये एक बला है, बला. देखो कितनी लाइक अल्लाह. Someone was right, a student there. She knows how to talk and all this drama. How to say what you see. These औरतें हैं. हम तो इधर झुक के हैं. ये जानती हैं लाइफ को कैसे. ये पंजाबन जो होती है ना, लस्सी वस्सी पियो मीठी, तकरे वगैरह ना, ऐसे पंजाबी मुजरा. यह I mean these Punjabis are so sick. इनकी लैंग्वेज भी ऐसी है कि गालियाँ दे रहे हैं. हमें तेरी डोलर तेरी पीछे पीछे पंडी पंडी पंडी. Oh my god. Shit. Sick. Ew, so cheap. Sorry. It's so vulgar really. तो इन वल्गर इनकी माएँ, पता नहीं वो सैयद यजीद तैमूर की माँ इधर दुबई में है. रंडी तो नहीं है, बहुत रंडिया है इधर दुबई में. देयर आर मैनी शायद. तो फिर इधर से पैसे लेके कमा के रंडी ने फिर यूरोप चले गए हैं. अभी पाकिस्तानी पंजाबी. और मारवान की फारवान फाड़ दें हम माँ की. You see, you Indians also, you are sick people. You are so sick. You Tunis. So that's why I said, yes, that's right, Elena Ali, I agree with that. Not all Sanatanis are like that. Okay, in that I agree with Elena Ali. Not that everything is Shia. I feel Shias are helping her, and her maybe Sunni friends too. Shias and Sunnis, not all of them fighting all the time in Pakistan. It's not like that. In the 70s, we were not fighting or anything amongst each other or saying words. My mother, they would come on Bibi Fatma Zahra's, somehow it's my birthday, or celebrate, or I couldn't celebrate it on the day of my birthday because it was Safar. Then on Bibi Fatma Zahra's Eid day, where we also celebrate the death of Umar. So my mother, when they came, like we can't, we don't want to, like we respect their Umar bin Khattab was their second caliph, but uh, there's a Umar Saad who was in Karbala, I think, and so we didn't even tell them, like we couldn't explain to them. So my mother said, this is just we're celebrating Omar bin Saad's death, or someone, like, what are you celebrating? Who are you burning? An effigy of? And the Omar Saad, Eid Zahra pe, celebrating his death. हजार साल का जो बुढ़ा मर गया धूमधाम से उसे दफन करो. So I think my neighbors, they made a sound. So, like we wouldn't hurt the feelings. That's why we had to hide it and we had to lie, just so that we wouldn't hurt the feelings. But I'm not in this kind of a taqiyya. I'm not. I've risked my life, everything. And this is my passion. I wanted to help the Muslims, but the Shias intervened and they will reign with the Hindus. And one day the Hindus will also kill them. One devil getting help from another devil, I feel that. So the Indians are like, but the Indians, I don't know. I think they are Shias coming here. And Shias have this, my father's family, snide remarks, बच्चों को भी नहीं छोड़ते. Like they don't leave kids, their nephews, nieces. Shias have this in them. Snide remarks, insults, picking on the child. Yet, like this spoiled brat. They're hypocrites. They don't see their own faults. अच्छा दूसरों पे चिढ़ना, कि shower लिया है बच्चे स्कूल से आए हैं, they can't take the sweat of their child and all this. We used to like take, we weren't that picky and fastidious. I became fastidious, yeah, for sure. I love cleanliness. Right now I can't look at my apartment sitting in the dark. I can't put the lights on much. I love cleanliness. I hate dirty, filthy things outside. I like to have a clean room every day. If I could, every other day, like change my bed sheets, clean, spick and span, clean, my everything, kitchen, bathroom. but they are they can't take. And if I feel that you've come from school, oh, you have to change your clothes and this and that. Good God. Like my mother, she would, like, they feel disgust in other people, even their own children. But we weren't like, at least thank God, my brother. I had a good mother. My mother was not like them. So we didn't feel like the sweat was najis or something. And it didn't smell bad. The skin even. So disgusting feeling. This from my father's blood, some of them. So sorry if I feel some disgust against, like, dirty. And also the Indian males, they're very forward. And like Loy Master said, my God, can you, ugh. So, oh God, I can't save them. Oh, look at this man. Oh my God. Okay. So maybe Sayyid Yazid Dubi, Pakistan mujhe. Dubi aja, not Dubai. Nida Chaudhary, no. Oh, oh, what are they doing to themselves? Like, oh my God, this love. I mean, hello? अच्छा तो लगा दिया है ओह आसान कुंदी की कोल what biduru महक नूर तकवितक तकवितक sorry so what the hell is this? I'm not in my right senses. Oh my God, oh my God. This was a mistake. Sorry, I didn't want to take this on with you. Who is this? What cheapness. And this. What? Oh God. ये तो नहीं है सैयद यजीद तैमूर. What is this? I mean, really, Helen has danced on कहूँ क्या तुमसे. She doesn't look this vulgar like these people. Still, she's got some class with that dress on. Helen, who are you? Oh, so Helen is Christian, and Helen is Helen was a Christian. These Christians don't look that vulgar. कहूँ क्या तुमसे अपनी. I thought Dubai will save me, but unfortunately there's something Barbara Sharif on Baba Zahid. So there's a story going on, and Baba Zahid ripped Barbara Sharif apart. She had to end up in the hospital. So there'll be no help for me like कहूँ क्या तुमसे तेरे दिल में जो Barbara. Yeah. Sorry, Barbara Sharif. I'm just not in my right mind right now. And Baba Sheikh, Baba Zahid Sheikh. La. So, किसने लूटा तेरा प्यार यखलो वो भी न बचेगा यखलो. What the? Sorry. So, if my I can't say this here, like, because then I would have to take action against Baba side if this story is true, right? Barbara Sharif scandal. Is this true? What? Oh my God. This is very, very terrible. So my passion, Allah, and then Barbara Sharif. Thank God, if this is true and Baba Zai didn't kill her, uh, she managed to go back to Pakistan. She's from Lahore. Allah. I never thought. Sorry, Barbara Sharif. I never I liked Shabnam. Barbara Sharif, but the Pakistanis really think she's very beautiful. Now it's Sheikh Rashid. So the scandal goes that she came to, no, Baba Zayed. Oh my God. No, yes. But we have one cases. So no human rights. Like I could stand up and say, किसने लूटा तेरा प्यार वो भी न बचेगा आज. So sorry I have to call out of this. No human rights, no justice. We just have to. I just do my ranting here, and we just have to take it. फाड़ दें या छाड़ दें इधर भी दुबई में अरब्स भी हमारे कम नहीं है अगर ये स्कैंडल ट्रू है. So it's useless. Oh, sorry, I didn't complete it. My talk is useless. All this appeals for humanity. No one should suffer. Use